Fiedler will hand it off to Smith. Smith hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he breaks free. 15, 10, 5. He scores. Game's over.
Wow. That is unbelievable.
That is absolutely unbelievable. Miami has won it 23-17.
We had no intentions of drafting an offensive player in that draft. We needed defensive help. We had obviously taken Peyton and then Edgerrin and then I think Rob Morris. And so this year we were going to go defense again. I think corner was one of our bigger needs.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2001 NFL College Player Draft.
We got to that pick and there just really wasn't any defensive players that we were like, overly excited about taking at that point.
We have a trade. I was going through my Indianapolis notes and it said trade.
And so Bill ended up trading back to 30. And I think we actually had some players that we might have taken at 30 on defense, and then they ended up getting drafted. And so we got to the 30th pick, and he was by far the best player.
Indianapolis has chosen wide receiver from Miami, Reggie Wayne.
I just remember that we needed so much defensive help, so Bill was like, I'm going to need some, bodyguards to get to my car. We took another offensive player. What I think was key about that is that really turned our offense into being something special going forward. I mean, we had Marvin at the time. We had Batman. We were looking for Robin.
Touchdown! Reggie Wayne! Reggie Wayne!
Reggie Wayne, exposures, 2000 versus Florida State, Washington, West Virginia, Virginia Tech. So back then, we would have critical factors, and those would grade the physical skill of the player, and then we have the position specifics. And the position specifics part of it would be, release, how does he get off the line of scrimmage, the route running, run after catch, contested catch, hands overall, blocking. And I would say, the biggest one of all those was really the hands. Because, Peyton, if you couldn't catch and you're a receiver on the field, it was really like playing with 10.
Big, tall, wide receiver with strong hands that goes and gets football. But that is Reggie Wayne.
I'll tell you, I'm really excited about the pick. I think, I have to admit, I was thinking defense probably along the way, but I knew we needed a big receiver.
I'll tell you this, I do remember being there on pro day. He was towards the back of the line. I think they were doing the vertical jump. And I kind of just wandered up, and I remember just saying, you're a great player. I don't remember if I said, I don't think you're going to be a Colt, but I think I may have inferred that at that point.
I had no idea that it was going to, fall out like this. And it's funny because I had, no previous dealings, with Indianapolis, other than coming up here for the combine.
He's got really outstanding hands. A very polished route runner.
This kid is the total package for the position.
Tough guy.
He has size and speed.
Go over the middle.
Has sure hands.
He's got a real strong work ethic.
Plays with body control.
And maybe best of all, he's one of Edgerrin's best friends.
I was real happy because, finally, they're doing it right. You got to start in the state of Florida, man. That's where it should start. It should be a rule. You go to the state of Florida to get your football players. And being a hurricane, that makes it even better.
We were excited. Obviously, we were looking for that compliment. I'll be honest, when he first got here the first couple weeks, I don't know how long it was, but there were some rough patches catching the ball, which was really, really surprising because that was one of the best attributes that he had. I think in some of our minds, man, have we found Robin? I know what I saw, and this is peculiar. I think at some point you want to crawl under a rock. I would love to know what Peyton thought. As like I said, as highly as we, the catching the ball, how important we made it. But I think you go back to the character of the player and the intelligence of the player, and then, like I mentioned before, he's so driven that you can always back everything up by the character and know that the player's probably going to ascend and get to the point where you had him. But it just may take some time, and receivers take time.
And it is caught on the rebound to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Reggie Wayne. Touchdown, the Colts, Reggie Wayne. That's his first professional.
It's really cool to be able to scout the player, and then for him to have success. And but again, it goes back to we're all in it as a group collectively. We chose the player. you know, him being so instrumental in us winning the Super Bowl, to have a player to help us get there and then win, it's just unbelievable.